Hello, Positron here, taking a look at Jumpsmith. Jumpsmith is a kind of Meat Boy-esque platformer from Found Time Games. The developer contacted me, wanted me to take a look at it, so I played about maybe a couple hours of it. And I figured I'd show it off a little bit. It's kind of interesting. It's got some things I like, some things I'm not a big fan of. And so I'll just start a new game and get into it so I can show you probably the first selection of areas. You have a few different characters. I think these are all aesthetic, but they have different animations and things, so it's kind of a nice touch. I appreciate that. So we'll just play as Arthur Jump right here, and we'll begin the main quest. So, exploring my world, fair enough, but to create your own is divine. And that hints to the level editor in the game, which you will unlock parts for while playing the game. The only major thing, well, it's not even major, the only gripe I initially have is that text can be a little hard to read on the background sometimes, but otherwise not so bad. So, these are checkpoints, spikes are bad. Arthur and his buddies control with a little bit of momentum. They will stop on a dime though, which is really, really important. So they kind of have like a Mario-esque momentum building up, but they will stop immediately, kind of like a Mega Man if you need to stop. So we have a map here, and you're thinking, why is there a map? Well, it's not level by level per se, it's more room by room. We have these things we can climb on here. There's a sprint button. I'm actually using a PS4 controller, but it accepts 360 controller inputs and all that setup. Climb around on Mario World-esque tiles here. Crumble blocks. So every room has, or I think every room I've seen so far, and when you die, of course, you pop back to your nearest checkpoint. And it's very forgiving with checkpoint. And there's a little message that's corny, but I mean, some of them are actually kind of clever. Fatality is or is kind of whatever, but some of them are clever. And I am really bad at these type of games, so you'll have to bear with me here. I am gonna try to get this coin though. I've gotten this coin before, and there's you can see there's a death counter there, and I just walked into that one. If I want to show some of the later rooms, so if I get stuck on a room like this, I will probably, there we go. Good, so we got a coin. So the purpose of the coins are, here we go, we get an unlock here. Oh, actually I've already gotten this one. So when you get this, there'll be like kind of a fanfare and showing that you've unlocked something. So when you do, he needs 199 more coins to use that switch. So obviously we can't get by, there's just spikes there. Chamber of the Master, that is. Sprayed pixel water is slip resistant. Alright. What is down? Check down here. Can't remember where I've been and where I haven't. If you hold up and sprint, he does a little animation. And if you hold down and sprint, he rocks out on guitar. Every character has a little thing. It's kind of a neat little touch. I actually want to check out this right side here, because I'm not sure what's there. Other than, that was my fault. That was very. So there's, I appreciate also that the backgrounds used for some of the text are just cutouts in the scenery. Kind of a nice touch. This is, what does this do? 18 more coins. All right. Well, this is another door that I haven't been to before. I think I can get my way up here. Oh no, I know what I have to do. I see. How bad do you want that coin? 7 perfect jumps. That's a nice little haiku. I think I know how to get that one, but oops. American fail. An American tail, boy, that's an old one. Alright, let's kind of go this way though, because there's some really, really cool things with some of the obstacles in this game that I really want to show off. There's a coin down here. I actually got it. All right. So I've been down there. You use 7 more coins. So every room has a coin. So we'll go down here. I jump down the line. There we go. And we can go to either means of conveyance or stop touching my fireballs. I think stop touching my fireballs is the interesting one to show off here. I'm gonna go through this little section. We're heading into essentially what's a different world. I move my recording window here for a second. Just because it's a little weird just to where it's sitting. There we go. So, every room has some form of obstacle and a coin. So this one is the theme of this area is fireballs. Let's jump up here, and I should be able to make this one easy. And the cool thing is that if you get stuck on a room, you can always, as far as I know, you can always go to the next. Now, eventually, you need coins to get to. Thinking for a second here. Oh, that's fantastic time for people to be doing yard work outside. So there's every room has a coin. Oh my goodness, I'd rather be failing. I get it. You know, again, like, is that your kind of humor? It's, you know, it's hit or miss. It's amusing enough. It doesn't take away from anything. All right, I can't quite make that jump to this. Not quite. And of course, if you die, you can immediately just get back right in. Get right back in. There we go. There's another coin. Yeah, so we've seen this. I'm gonna skip some of these rooms just because I've completed them, but at the same time, I want to show off some of the more interesting things that he does with the shooters here. And I also want to show off the level editor before I finish. This is kind of a neat puzzle too. I like this one. I'm not sure. Yeah, I did take it. There we go. And I should be able to zip. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, I shouldn't have hesitated there. Well, that's fine. You get the gist of that one. Think I can make this jump? Oh, uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, can't push that, and he kind of grunts if you try to push. There we go. And we'll jump back. And once you die, once you get the coin, I believe it's yours forever. Like, if you die, you don't lose the coin. Let's see. So I want to go through here. And this is just a simple running puzzle. That's fine. So you can see here that the shots have different speeds as well. It's actually something you can play around with in the editor, which I will also show off. Oh my god, I really want to get this. And this is kind of like, even though I'm not really big into kind of like a... I mean, I like Meat Boy, but I wasn't very good at it. And I can see here that the fireballs actually show you that there's kind of a hidden passage there. Where am I going here? Oh, down the ladder, right. Yeah, like, and it kind of has the aesthetic of like something like I Want to Be the Guy or something like that, even though it's not. It's, you know, that's actually fairly designed. That's why I say it's kind of got that Meat Boy feel to it. There we go. And I find myself, you know, kind of like that, one more try kind of feeling, which is nice. That's kind of the feeling you want. Alright, so I can't make it up there. Obviously, you can see where we go, so let's just skip that one. Alright, so this is where it gets really cool. I really like these. And, so basically, you can see, actually, too, right on the shooter, that when they line up with us on the y-axis, they will fire. And they will only fire while we are there. So it's this very cool thing. Like, you'll see here, they'll fire as long as I'm here. And there's a safe spot here. I can run back across. They'll do another fire. Ah, that was... Well, I don't really need to get that one, but you get the general idea. So basically... And these, I think, are close proximity. As long as you are near them, they will fire. So if I stay here, they'll just go nuts. So let's see if I can lose your own adventure. Okay, that got a chuckle out of me. You win. All right. These just rotate and fire automatically. I think, or they might chase me. Now, I think they just rotate and fire automatically. And you see that every time you die, the room actually resets, too. There we go. Yeah, these also change on a set interval. I guess not every room has a checkpoint either. These are... I'm not sure what these ones are. It looks like they fire a couple of shots before turning. Oh yeah, these are another ones. They line up, so you gotta be quick here. Because they will go as fast as you do. Nice. Okay, so here's a set going the other way. You see, like, when we're horizontal with them, they will... These fireballs move fast. Nice, made it. Oh, jeez. This one's another one. This is like they line up with you vertically. This one kind of run across again. And of course, the jumps get a little tighter each time. If you mess up, you're definitely going to die. Oh, like that. Okay, I made it though. Alright, there we go. So once we get enough, I'll just skip through here. Oh, this one is, these follow you. So this is the tracking period. Let me reset this one, alright. So you'll see that the shooters will now follow me as I'm going, but the fireballs are very slow. So we can kind of use that to the advantage, and it's actually designed here that you really don't even have to stop as long as you keep moving and you're confident that they're not going to kill you. There we go. These more, do they track you? This is actually a really interesting one because you're like, oh, this is easy, right? I can just fly over here. No, you can't make the jump. I've not finished this one, but what I think you have to do is you have to make paths and you have to take very, very small jumps. Make very, very small progress. Alright, let me get in the rhythm here so I can show off what I'm saying. Yeah, so you'd have to make like really small jumps. Oh, I might actually make this one. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, no, I'm not doing that. I tried that one a number of times. It didn't quite get anywhere. This one, I think they move as you. They only move as you move. The one on the left, or the one on the right moves when you go up and down. The one on the left moves when you move left and right. So we can get through. And where am I on the map? I'm almost through this area, so. And I'll show off just one more section. So let me run through here. I'm not sure if there's any sort of fast travel. I don't think there is. But on the plus side, you can just run through. This one I like. Yes, it's possible. I played around with this one a little bit. I can see how it's possible, but my dexterity is not great there. So then I unlocked the shooters there. And we can come back here. So now that I have 19... I should have gotten one more. I could have unlocked that other one. I think I can go up here. Jump up this ladder a little. I think I can unlock this now. Heavier problems, yeah. So that one down below is like conveyor belts, and this one is, yeah, these kind of like spike balls. I guess they're heavy. You know what? I do want to, before I go to the level editor, I do want to grab one more coin, and I want to find out what that 21 is. It was up top. Oh, geez. Unlock it again, I guess. Do that. Alright, let me go all the way up here. I don't know if jumping off the ladder is actually faster, but you know, it's kind of the Zelda rolling principle, I think. Nope, wasn't there. It's Chamber of the Master. I think it was through here. Yeah, so I can open... Oh my. So this is all... looks like all Spike's areas. Holy cow. I have hurt failing. There's actually not a coin in this section. That's kind of interesting. I wonder what's up here. Oh, jeez. It looks like a face, but it does not have a mouth. It must be hungry. Oh, new music tracks in here, too. Kind of a maze-like area. How do I get up here? Probably come across here, and then kind of fall in. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, it's dark in here. Another section? Huh. I don't know what those platforms are. Oh, it's a bouncy pad. Oh, that's cool. Oh, this seems vicious. Alright, well, that's the main game. Let me save progress here. And it does have an autosave too. I'm gonna exit out. And just show off the level editor quick. I'll do edit a world. So I am not a level designer. Well, rather I made this pretty quick, I guess we'll say. So you can actually move this with the controller. You can do it with the keyboard as well, I believe. So I'm using the controller right now to do it. You can see the controls there. So I made this short little kind of gauntlet to run through. But you can just place a block. I think you can actually... I can just exit that block. And there's a couple options. Like I can... At the checkpoint where I want it. In fact, I want to actually put my checkpoint here instead. Delete this other one. I put 2 coins, or I put 1 coin in the level. We'll just add another one here in this empty space, just because. And so you can see I can add the shooters. And there's more stuff locked there. But anytime I can just press select, and let's try it out. So I think it drops me wherever my cursor is, which is kind of weird. Kind of interesting because you can test like a certain section of the level that way. So I have a shooter here that will shoot whenever I'm lined up with it. And I kind of put it there because it makes it makes it a little scary going through those first jumps. Now this jump is really tight. Probably a little tighter than I would like. Ah, I got too impatient there. There we go. And there's another shooter up there, but it's a little bit different. This shooter spawns chasers. Kind of like those hell things in Meat Boy, and they'll chase you around, but they'll run into obstacles. Now there's other things like, you can actually create whole worlds. Oh, what's that? Now exiting, not exiting world end mode is enabled. Huh, that's interesting. So I guess, yeah, there's, you can make, like, large sections of worlds, essentially, and you can share them. I don't know if I have, yeah, so on his website, jumpsmithgame.com, there's a community section where you can upload and download things. So, yeah, that's Jumpsmith. I think it's kind of a cool little thing. Like I said, it's not really my type of game. I'm usually more into, like, the exploration thing than the hard as nails platformer, but I like that it's kind of an open world thing. That's kind of a cool take on it. And, I would clean up the text a little bit if it was me, but, I'm not the designer. So, I'm just a guy. But anyway, yeah, if you want to pick it up, I'll have a link in the description below. Thank you to the developer for having me check this out. It's kind of interesting little ROM. And, yeah, so I hope you liked the video. And if you want to pick this up, like I said, there's going to be a link in the description. And I will see you soon.